Yo guys, what's up? I just wanted to share some thoughts I had on this specific build, which is mostly inspired by Doth. It's a demon witch, which runs Spark, but not just Spark, it also has to spare as a curse, and it runs Hexblast. And has the typical meta like Orb of Storms, Mana Tempest, Flame Wall combo that right now it's kind of just busted. But to elaborate more on this build, the main thing that I think is important to mention is that firstly, and also Doth just ran Hexblast with like the Chaos skills, but then he switched to the Spark build, which is right now probably overtuned. Like not probably, it is overtuned. Like you can clear the screen really fast, and maps is really easy, and yeah. But the thing is that I at least had the feeling that I lack a lot of single target damage, even if I have like 200 Demonflame. So I was thinking about, yeah, how could I maybe improve this? So I just put on, instead of conductivity, which lowers the lightning resistance of enemies for my curse, I switched it up. Like this aura with Blasphemy, it lowers the lightning resistance, but I switched it now in my build. And I have Despair, which lowers the chaos resistance. And doesn't make any sense, right? Like Spark does lightning damage, why would I ever change this? But the thing is that all the damage that comes from this specific build comes from demon form, right? But there's actually one more thing which is really important. I guess most of the people who might watch this video already know about Demonflame. You want to get to the least amount of HP, blah blah blah. You need like to go through it and 2 Minx ring. And those rings, they also increase your damage as extra chaos damage, right? So you will have a lot of chaos damage. And that's why Hexblast was so nice. Like it was so cool because you have so much damage. Like even now you can see Hexblast has like 10k damage compared to Spark, which has like 3k. Of course this stacks with Demonflame, but if I go back to normal, you can see how much more it has. It's like more than tripled. Almost 4 times as much damage. And it's chaos damage, right? So this Hexblast is purely chaos, and that stacks with the extra chaos damage from the Ming's ring. And the thing is, there's a skill which is called extraction, which transfer, or I'm not sure if it actually transfer or if you just get 25% more damage, but nevertheless your Spark will now also do chaos damage, right? Because chaos damage multiplies, because extra means multiplies, as I think it is. It's not increased, like if you, I can show you like on the tree. Like this is increased, right? So this is additive. But this node, it's called extra, and extra is multiplicative. At least that's what people are saying. I'm not a PoE pro or anything. I never played Diablo, I never played Path of Exile. I played a bit of Lost Ark. That's all. And when I was running only Spark, because I felt like I still lack damage even though I have high Demonflame, I took this node because this is more maximum lightning damage and has some lightning nodes, and I felt like, okay, I need damage, maybe I take this. And this is in the Stormweaver, like in the meta build, most people use this with some other skills like more lightning chain and blah blah blah. Also like some people used like this in their Stormweaver build, but as Dawes also explained, our damage normally does not come from any nodes. It mostly comes from Demonflame. I'm not gonna explain how Demonflame, it's like the more Demonflame you do, more damage you also do, but you also lose more life, blah blah blah. This probably is common knowledge. I'm gonna link the video on it, and if you want to get deeper or like a better understanding of how life regen and everything works, how like this character demon form works. But my point was more about the synergy you can achieve when you convert your lightning damage, or you increase, not increase, but you do just more lightning damage. And the damage you do is not just lightning, it's chaos, and chaos is multiplicative, so that's why you do so much more damage. And I was surprised actually on how fast you can kill bosses with this. If you have like 200 stacks, it's like, it was really good before already, especially if you used all like wall, mana, tempest, and then you just spam it. But yeah, now with the extra chaos damage, it does even more. Like, I had some breaches, level 16 maps, and I just one-shotted all the rare mobs with just one spark cast. So yeah, you do a lot of damage, and you wonder why I lose so much mana. This is just because I removed the wrong one. I removed inspiration from Spark because I have some gloves that if I kill an enemy, I get mana, and if there's like hordes of enemies, I can just spam it anyways. So I don't have mana issues, and if I fight a boss, I either change it if I want to just do Spark, if like the map layout is good, so I can spam it, but I still have like the OG Hexblast, right? And you can see now, if it's now it's 130 stacks, how much damage Hexblast already does. It's like 200,000 DPS at like 250 stacks or something, which is really really good. And Spark still, yeah, you can see like now it's probably almost four times as much. But that's why I have inspiration on Hexblast, because this skill, I had the plus level, like this skill is level 26, I have a 20 skill gem on Hexblast, and it does so much damage, but it costs so much money. I think the base is, where is it? Like now it's 220, and if you put this away, it's 366. Like you can see, I can use it maybe like, yeah, I can use it 3 times if I spam it, which, yeah, it's not possible. That's also why I have the lesser cast speed, because like you cannot spam this anyways, even with inspiration, and you do more damage, a lot more damage. So yeah, I'm gonna link all the sockets and everything in the description. Just gonna show you quick my ascendancy. I'm not sure if this is actually good, like the pound. Like, sure, it's nice, but it's gonna die anyway. The only nice thing is that it tanks, and sometimes the minions are distracted with it, so you have some more survivability. And this is probably completely useless because all your damage comes from the stacking anyways. I'm not sure if I want to go deeper here. Like, more spirit is nice because you can run more buffs, but the issue is that you gain 3% more maximum life, and you don't want this. Because right now I already, like, I want to get to 200 life, right? And I have a bad, or not bad, but I don't have an optimal amulet. Like, if I remove this, I have, okay, this is not loading, but I have 225 life, which is nice, and I only can get one more upgrade, so I might get to like 215 life, which is quite nice, but I don't get any closer to 100 life, since I took the 8% in the campaign from the Cruel boss in the first act of Cruel. Yeah, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is, I guess. And yeah, those are my resistance. They're quite nice, I guess. This could go up 2 more % because I have some nodes which increases the max lightning res and cold res. And yeah, like those basic things, I think DOS is way better to explain those. I'm not like a typical YouTuber or whatever. I'm just trying to explain the interaction between Spark and the Chaos, because it felt really strong, and they're gonna nerf Spark anyways. But even if they nerf Spark, if it still functions the same, it still does Chaos damage, right? And all our damage comes from the Chaos. So maybe it will still be good after they nerf, because they nerf it. And yeah, you can see here my gear. I have 160 rarity, which is quite high because I cannot change those rings, and I don't have offhand with like the shield and the sockets, so I can only run rarity on normal things. I might run, yeah, that's also the thing, like the belt which increases your rings. Maybe I can get to 200 and get more damage. Not sure, it's quite expensive, and this is fine. Like, this is not a giga expensive build. Like, sure, the Ghost Wraith is quite expensive, but it's only like 2 divines if you want a good one. The Minx Ring, they are probably most of expensive, and the jewels. The jewels are, like, I can show you some. I have like, this might be not the most expensive, but those like 10% lightning resistance and 15% increased life re-reg. It's probably like 4 divines now, maybe even more. I got them quite cheap last week, but they have risen in price, and yeah, like, they're quite expensive, but they allow you to have a lot of resistance and be flexible, so you can run more rarity and other like the life reg and stuff like this. You don't need like high res. Of course, I still have good gear, but yeah, I need to change this. This is okay, and yeah, I can hover over all my gear, see what I have, and yeah, I still have a socket left. I have not pulled this to 20 quality, so I still have some stuff which I could improve. I have 6k energy shield, but because I have Grim Feast, it gets to 12k. My flasks are pretty shit, and there's a lot of stuff that I still could improve, but I can run everything now. I just defeated the pinnacle boss. What is it called? Like the breach boss. At all the breach points. I haven't encountered any citadels yet, which is quite stupid. Like, I encountered 2, but I still have not fought final boss. And yeah, this is my Atlas tree. This is just basic things, I guess. Nothing special. Run breaches most of the time. But yeah, I'm not the expert in this. Just wanted to share. And yeah, I can show my life rec is 280 now, which is quite good. I can make it even higher if I want to. And if I remove my amulet, I do strength, so I have less HP, and yeah. Quick, my skill tree. Mostly the damage comes from, as I said, like the chaos thing, so I might even remove all of those nodes here, because you don't need any extra chaos damage. And this is basic thingies, like you want more energy shield, some mana reg here, and this is quite nice. I'm not sure if I need it, but it's close to like a jewel slot, so it's like 5 thingies nodes, which is quite nice. I'm not sure, maybe I remove it. And if you need more life reg, you can just, like, as you see, I have so many just jewel sockets. I just go all right, yeah, just for jewel sockets now. And if I remove all the chaos nodes, I get 8 more or 9 more. Then I get here, and then I'm only level 92. If I get to 95, I could get 2 more jewel sockets, and there are like some nice jewels. Like, for example, I have this one, which gives 2% of life on kill, which is not a lot because I have such low life. I'm not sure how it calculates, if it takes my max life or if it just takes the 235. But this is nice because you can sustain your demon form even longer. It's the same with the gloves. I right now have mana because I don't run Inspiration on Spark, so if I kill an enemy I have enough mana, but you can also get the same base, but instead of mana you get life, so you can sustain, and that's the same thing for the jewels. So like you could even get like 2 jewels if you have max res and you're fine with the life rec, which recovers percentage of your life or your mana. The only issue is with the jewel that you cannot have recover life and increase life rec, so that's the only downside, I guess. Maybe you can corrupt it, but I'm not sure if that's possible. And yeah, I guess that's all. If you have any questions, then write them in the comments. I'm gonna link the Doth guides and the videos where I have most of my inspiration for like the basic build. And he explains it way better, like the whole concept of this build, how it works. This is more like advanced thoughts and ideas which I had and I wanted to post because it feels quite strong. And yeah, you can see like now I'm at 230 Demon Flames and I lose 10% of my life, but I still regen, right? And yep, 236. I lose HP, but if I would kill some enemies now, I would gain more HP because I have some skills which increase my, like I get life per kill. And yeah, I have a lot of rarity. Rarity might be gonna be changed. I've heard was changed back in PoE 1, so you don't, like I ran a map yesterday with like almost, it was like 3 breaches and we got almost 50 exalts in one map, just exalts, without even the splinters, the gear, gems, breach rings, whatever. So yeah, I guess that's a common problem now, and yeah, it's quite fun. And you have still a lot of mobility. You're not like Temporalis where you just teleport all over the map, but this might gonna be nerfed so much that it's not gonna be as viable. This is still fast, right? I don't have any movement speed on my boots, which I could get, but like this is still completely fine, I think. And that's quite nice. Like you also need to think, like it's not just brain that, haha, I teleport here, haha, I kill everything. So yeah, hope you liked this or enjoyed this, some ideas, and see you maybe not. It's my first video ever on this topic, and yeah, bye bye.